Today I'm going to make some Carrot Pumpkin Cheesecake Muffins, and I'm going to show you the ingredients that you're going to need. First thing, you're going to need 1 package, 8 ounces of cream cheese, and it needs to be softened. You're going to need 2 eggs. Make sure you don't put them together, 2 separate bowls. 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 package, 14 ounces of pumpkin quick bread and muffin mix, such as Pillsbury. That's what we got.
And you take a half a cup and you set it aside in another bowl.
Right, so we did that. And then we have 1 cup of shredded carrots, 3/4 cup milk, half a cup of raisins, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, a half a cup chopped pecans, and 3 tablespoons of butter softened. Now this recipe, we're going to be doing it a little bit differently because I'm going to be doing the stuff, but Kevin's going to be giving me the instructions because this is one of those recipes, I got it out of a magazine years ago and I thought, oh, this will be so fun to make, but there's a lot of instructions, I think. So just know that we're doing this a little bit differently. Kevin's going to be helping me. So, oh, and we have the oven preheated to 350. This makes 12 muffins. So I got a muffin pan with, I put the tins, the little muffin tins in each one, the papers, and I sprayed those so that they don't stick. If you don't have papers, it's okay. Just make sure that you spray each one of your muffin tins with some non-stick spray. So what do I need to do first?
All right, cream cheese goes in the mixer. So we're going to use a mixer for half of this.
Okay.
Oh, got it.
Cream cheese.
1 of the eggs.
1 egg.
Your sugar.
Okay.
And your lemon juice.
And my lemon juice.
And you're going to beat that until it's smooth.
Okay.
So get your paddle out. Okay, here it is mixed up. It's pretty smooth. So we're just going to go ahead and get it to where it's out, where you can get to it. And you'll need a couple of measuring spoons. You'll need a 1/4 of a cup measuring cup. You'll need a tablespoon, and then you'll just need a fork and a bowl. So I'll show you that. Okay, so the next step, now that the cream cheese is done, the next step is to add the pumpkin stuff with the half cup removed. And you're going to add your egg, the 1 egg, the other egg, your carrots, and your milk. And then the raisins and oil. And you're basically just going to get a spoon and mix it all together.
Don't spill the oil.
Don't spill all over, please.
Okay, and so mix it?
Mix it until it's well blended. It says stir until well blended, but... And this is your primary, the bottom part basically of your muffin, the actual main base of your muffin. So once you get that stirred up, I'll be right back. Okay, there it is all mixed together. So the next step is for the crumble like on top. So take your half cup of your mix that you saved, and you're going to mix that with your pecans, your chopped pecans, and your butter. And you're just going to mix that with a fork until it's crumbly. And your butter just needs to be softened, not melted.
So just squash it in there?
Yeah, just kind of get it all. You might even use your fingers, who knows. Okay, here's the crumble after it's pretty much mixed up. So now what we need to do is take a 1/4 of a cup of the wet mixture and put it into each one of the muffin tins, the papers. We use literally every drop of it. So now you're going to get your tablespoon, and you're going to put a tablespoon of this cream cheese mixture on each one of them. Just basically it says put it on top of each one.
Like this?
Yep, and just dollop it right on there. And we did have a little bit of this left over, but that's good. It's fine.
There we go.
Right. And then the last step is to take your topping, your crumbly bits, and basically it says evenly distributed across on the tops. So
I think
a small spoon.
A spoon, yeah, a spoon.
Yeah. It didn't say an exact measurement. It just kind of said put it on top.
Put it on top?
Yeah. And these are going to go, once we get this done, these are going to bake on 350 for 25 minutes. And then you remove them from the oven and let them cool for at least 15 minutes before you remove them from the pan. Then it says basically cooling completely. So let them cool in the pan for 15 minutes before you even take them out. I guess they're going to be pretty soft and they'll crack on you. So, so anyway, we're going to finish this crumble up for these and get them in the oven and we'll be back.
So this is how they look when they come out of the oven. They look wonderful. I've never made anything like this before. So I'm gonna get one out on a plate and we'll be right back to try it. The muffins, here are the muffins. So I showed you what they look like.
I'm gonna use my fork.
And this is why I love using these papers, and you spray the papers because literally it comes right off.
Oop. I knocked all my topping off. Like, taste those raisins and the cinnamon.
I love the crumble, the pecans on top. The cinnamon, it didn't have cinnamon in it. It's in that bread mix though, isn't it? That pumpkin bread mix, but I mean, you really taste it.
It's a pumpkin pie spice.
We didn't add cinnamon, but yeah, that mix had it in there.
That's excellent.
Very, very good.
You could probably make this into a cake if you really wanted to with a crumble on top.
That is so good, and that's a big muffin.
I was worried that the top was going to be squishy, like mushy, but it's not. It's not at all.
No,
it's good and tender. The whole muffin's really good and tender, but I love the taste of those raisins in there.
Yeah, we put it in for 25 minutes, and that was the perfect time. Took it out. They were cooked perfectly. But I wanted to show you, you know, I'm one of these people that'll look through a magazine. I don't so much anymore, but look through magazines and you see a recipe and you say, I want to make that, and you clip it and you keep it, and I would just stuff mine in my recipe book. So I've had this for, I can't tell you how many years in my recipe book. I have no idea what magazine it came out of, no idea anything about it, what year it was or anything. All I know is that I liked it and I wanted to make them. So I was going through the recipe book and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. It seemed kind of complicated, but you know, with
it really wasn't. It was
just 3 different bowls.
Yeah, it was 3 different parts. And honestly, if they'd been nice about, well, some recipes would have it divided up, like muffin, topping, and crumble, or something like that.
Exactly.
And have the ingredients separate.
Yes, I wish they had done that because you really needed to read the directions, and I know you're supposed to anyway. They teach you that in home ec, and I just never listened.
Read the directions.
Read through the directions from start to finish before you ever start.
Yeah.
And then you know that you're supposed to reserve so much of that mix. And
or not crack both your eggs and whip them together into one single bowl or something like that.
Exactly, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, just know that for this recipe, well, I guess if you're watching this video, then you'll know. You don't have to worry about this. But I just thought it was cool that I'm proud that I picked one of these recipes out of the recipe book and I finally made it and it worked. And it's delicious. So I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching.